Hi everyone, welcome to the latest edition of The Player's Perspective. I am your host, Wes McKinney, here today with women's basketball forward Jacqueline Kestner. Jacqueline, good to have you on today.
Good to be here.
Recently, you put up 20 points against Fairmont State. You put up 19 against Shepherd there on Monday night. You know, what's it been like to be on this hot shooting streak and get a couple of key MEC wins here?
It's nice to finally have my shots fall in. First semester wasn't really offensively a threat. Defense and rebounding is more my key, and which starting at Fairmont was how I got my first points, was off a steal. So it's nice to finally be on a shooting streak, and these wins were really big for us, and we need to keep them up.
Mm-hmm. Now, you're a junior on this year's team. You know, have you stepped into any leadership roles, and what have those roles been?
I think I've stepped into more of a vocal role this year. Previous years, I've definitely been an influential leader on the team. I'm always working hard and trying to motivate my team, but vocally I was usually really shy, so this year I think I've stepped into that role.
Mm-hmm. A key conference game this Saturday at the Carter Center against West Virginia State. Your guys' second home game since the beginning of the new year. You know, so what's some keys to beating this West Virginia State club that is very improved from last year?
We definitely need to get a home win. We're struggling with that right now. And with State, it's going to be hard to match up with them. They've got a lot of strong players, but I definitely think if we zone and mix it up a little bit, then we'll definitely be all right. I think we'll be good for the game, and as long as everybody steps up to the roles, we'll be good.
Okay, you guys currently sit at 6-6 overall, 4-5 in the MEC. That puts you in 8th place. So looking at that, what are some goals that you guys set at the beginning of the season, and have those goals changed any, or has there been added goals to this season?
I think everyone's goals are to get a championship win, which is definitely what we want. And I think going into the season, we were focused on that more than the games just ahead of us. And I think right now we've learned that we need to focus on the game that's coming up, and we focus more on that team rather than the whole championship. But we're definitely still working toward that championship, and I think we're going to get it.
Okay, just some rapid-fire questions here to close out today's interview. What's your favorite road venue in this league?
I definitely liked playing in the Logan Arena, which was it's a common location. We weren't really supposed to play there, but I liked it, and the area was just nice, and we had a good fan base, so I really liked that one.
Mm-hmm. Of course, you guys getting that neutral win against Fairmont this past weekend. Best thing about playing at the Carter Center?
I like that my family and friends can be there. I'm not too far from home, so my parents get to come to all our home games. So.
Okay, and finally, what's been one defining moment of this season so far that you can look back and say that's where things really started to turn around, or that's a big moment in our season?
I definitely think the Fairmont win was huge for us. They're a big competitor, and McKinney danced for us in the locker room after the game, so I definitely think that gave us a little pep, and hopefully that will be good for the season.
How often has Coach Osborne danced for you guys before?
That was a first for us. So.
All right, that's going to do it for this edition of The Player's Perspective. I am your host, Wes McKinney, and once again, Jacqueline Kestner joining us today. Concord's next game at the Carter Center Saturday for a 2 p.m. tip-off against league rival West Virginia State. That's going to do it. Thanks for watching.